When has anyone ever taken the verses to sell to you?
Do you be goat or a fish? Don't sit on the fence.
No one cares about you in the universe, it would seem. Oh, my verses. You are staring at your screen, and they're saying, buy this goat, buy this fish, sell this goat, sell this fish. Horny goats in your area. Buy this fish cream supplementation. Buy this cheap puzzle that you don't know if it's goat or fish. Procure this gum. It's like no other one. This gum is like no other one. It's the mightiest gum in the universe. Procure it. Buy this cheap sofa. Buy it. It's Joybird. But there's nothing joyous about that bird, goat and bitch. It's just a cheap knockoff fence. And no one is giving you the time of verses to truly sell you goat versus fish. And you deserve, goat and fish. You deserve verses. You deserve verses to be pandered to, goat and fish. You deserve verses to be told that you are the most special goat or fish in the universe, and Goat vs. Fish is going to treat you extra nice when you become a patron of Goat vs. Fish, and all of your verses will come true, and it can happen to you, it can happen to you, it can happen to you. Goat vs. Fish, Goat vs. Fish, we are here for you. Goat vs. Fish is here for you. Goat vs. Fish is here to give you the hard sell, goat and fish. We're here, we're begging, goat and fish. Goat vs. Fish. For the love of goat vs. Fish, goat vs. Fish. Goat vs. Fish, please begs goat vs. Fish. Please begs goat vs. Fish. Become a $5 a month patron of Goat vs. Fish. Oh, my verses. Oh, my verses, goat and fish. We plead, we need Goat vs. Fish. Oh, my verses. For the love of Goat vs. Fish, join the Patreon of Goat vs. Fish for $5 American a month and continue the perpetuation of Goat vs. Fish. Goat and Fish, we need you. We plead with you, Goat and Fish. Celebration for Goat vs. Fish. Goat and Fish, isn't it nice to be needed, Goat and Fish? Isn't it nice to feel needed? Isn't it nice to feel needed in a way that only requires a monetary transaction and doesn't actually require any use of your time? Doesn't it great to feel needed by someone who just gives and gives and gives to you? Doesn't it feel nice to be needed, Goat and Fish? To be needed by someone. To be needed by a goat. To be needed by a fish. In a way that only Goat vs. Fish can need you. You! We need you to invest in Goat vs. Fish. And if you don't invest in Goat vs. Fish, then Goat vs. Fish will continue without you, and the verses will just pass you by. The verses will pass you by, and you will scream, why? You will say, what is missing in my very existence? Oh, I remember I did not make a $5 American contribution to Goat vs. Fish every month. Oh, my verses. It's a kingdom of fences. It's a kingdom of fences. You'll feel an emptiness moving about the verses. Commodification surrounding you. You'll be at Fence Donald's. Oh, give me a quarter fencer with cheese, please. And I need it extra large. I need more sweets. I need more sugar. I need more endorphins. I need to keep scrolling faster. Scroll faster. Why am I not satisfied? Join Goat vs. Fish for your satisfaction, and by the power of attraction, you too will be a mighty goat. You too will be a mighty fish. Join Goat vs. Fish. Your contribution is the solution. Your contribution is the solution, Goat and Fish. Your contribution is the solution to your ennui and the question in your head that says, what could it be? What could it be? Join Goat vs. Fish, the mighty versus the verses depends on you. Celebration for you. Celebration for you, Goat and Fish. Celebration for you, Goat and Fish. Celebration for you, Goat and Fish. Celebration for you in particular. Celebration. Get off the fence. Join Goat vs. Fish. Join Goat vs. Fish. Celebration. 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 Classic verses. Classic verses. How was that for a verses of Goat versus Fish? You deserve versus it. Offense burns every time you make a contribution. Immolation.